So Jesse was one of the most outgoing, sociable persons I ever met. He was always down to do something, to go outside, to go fishing, to have a good time. He didn't care if it was rain or shine. He wanted to get out there and go fishing. If we weren't in class and we weren't fishing, he'd be thinking about fishing or plotting out our next spot to go fish. He was a super awesome person to go fish with. If you weren't feeling it, he'd pick you right up and drag your butt in the truck with you and get you out there to go fish. And every single time it ended up just being awesome, and you were always really glad to go do it with him. He was one of my best friends, and I miss the guy. I miss the guy every day, and every time I go fishing, I know he's always there with me. But he was an awesome friend and great fishing buddy. So the very first tournament was, sparked by a bunch of Jesse's friends who wanted to do something good in his name and just do something that felt right, just to honor him and just remember him. And the only thing that we could think of was to do a fishing tournament. So we got our friends who live at the tower all together, and we got about probably 25, 30 boats together for the fishing tournament. And we had an awesome turnout. All the money that we raised, we gave to Jesse's family directly. The reason why it started here is because we had 3 buddies in college who lived here and fished every day, and they let everyone launch their boats from here. How many people the very first year you think fished it? Probably like 25, 30 maybe?
There's a lot of people putting their Ginus in here more than anything.
Yeah, but like 30 boats all parked in this empty lot was like crazy.
After that first year, there was another tournament the same day that a lot of FGCU students fished. Being the president of the fishing club, I said, hey, this tournament's for a great cause. Let's bring it public the next year, put a little more time and effort into planning it, getting shirts made and everything. And I can't remember when it happened, but we talked about, let's start a scholarship. Let's start Jesse a scholarship in his name so that it can be used to help other marine science majors at FGCU. That was kind of our goal, to raise $10,000 to endow a scholarship through the foundation. And we put a lot of planning, and we had some great weather, obviously because of Jesse. This is going to be our 6th year.
Yep.
And I think we have right about 60,000 in the endowment. So
that's awesome.
It's giving out 2 scholarships a year now rather than just 1.
Yep.
And we hope that it just keeps on growing.
FGCU has actually said that Jesse's scholarship is one of the few scholarships that's been endowed that has continuously just grown year over year over year. So obviously the community, the Fort Myers community, all of Jesse's friends who now live here, who are working in the community now that we've gotten older, it's just absolutely spread like wildfire. And I think everyone's really supportive of the cause and what it stands for.
Being a recipient of this scholarship gave me the opportunity to do sea turtle research in Ghana. So it wouldn't have been possible if I did not receive this scholarship. I was accepted into the program prior to winning the scholarship, and I was kind of nervous about how I would be able to fund this study abroad trip. So the scholarship definitely helped, and it all went towards that.
The money from the scholarship really helped me alleviate some of the college expenses that I had, and I was able to focus more on my academic success.
I met Jesse's mother at the scholarship luncheon, and she told me that she used to do sea turtle rehabilitation at some point, so she was very excited that I was going to put the funding towards sea turtle research in Africa.
I did attend the scholarship luncheon, and I was able to meet Terry, Jesse's mom, and she is just the sweetest woman that I've met so far. She told me a lot of really interesting stories of all of the jobs that she used to do that involved rescuing beached whales and dolphins, and it was just really amazing to hear all of the experiences and stories that she had.
Tony was such a vital player in making this tournament and scholarship a success. And I've been telling him, hey, this is getting more and more difficult for all the people that put this tournament on each year to keep it going. you know, we're moving on, and I think the Alumni Association, this is their tournament. You know, the Fallen Eagle Redfish Classic in memory of Jesse Woodyard, everyone in the whole community, they knew it as the FGCU tournament already. That's what they said. Fallen Eagle? Oh, the FGCU tournament.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
It was already there. It's got everything ready to go. And, you know, we just needed something or someone to, you know, stabilize it and, you know, make it sustainable.
Yep.
So that was the Alumni Association.
So last fall, Weiler, who is on our board of directors, approached our Office of Alumni Relations to see if we would be interested in taking over the fishing tournament that the fishing club started in honor of Jesse. After much discussion, we thought it was going to be a great opportunity for us to continue Jesse's legacy. So we agreed to do it, and we are so excited to be hosting it. We really do envision this Fishing Invitational to be a signature event for the Alumni Association.
I think it's amazing that the alumni chapter is taking over the tournament because this means more opportunity for more funding in the future.
I envision this FGCU Fishing Invitational not only being embraced by our alumni, but the university community as a whole. So our faculty, our staff, our donors, our community members of Southwest Florida will all come together to be able to fish in the tournament, to support the cause, and it really will become a main signature event for the Alumni Association.
I think it's a great opportunity for them to grow and be able to reach out to other students because they are part of the alumni. The original people who had started it don't really have the means to reach out to as many people as the alumni can.
I think that our hope and the goal of the fishing tournament is to have a tournament that will continue to happen year over year, that everyone can look forward to, and we can plan on attending, plan on fishing, and you know, just do it for a good cause, and you know, donate the money to Jesse's Scholarship.
How much fun is that tournament?
It's a blast. Every year I have an awesome time fishing it.
And I think that that's really helping with all the people that didn't know Jesse.
Yep.
You know, wow, this tournament is so much fun. They have the best experience, and they just automatically say, well, Jesse must have been the best guy. You know, he must have been amazing to have all these great people come out to support him and have just so much fun.
Yep. He's definitely a big spark of the vibe of the tournament, the feel of the tournament was like, that's what Jesse was about. He was a stoked fisherman every single day. Didn't matter rain or shine, what the weather was like. He wanted to go fish all day long, and he wasn't gonna come in until it was dark. And even then, some days he wouldn't come in when it was dark. He'd say, let's just keep fishing into the night. So to your point, I think all the fishermen that fish this tournament, they share that same passion that Jesse shared, and it's really contagious, to be quite honest with you.
Of course.
You know,
you can go out on the boat and, you know, catch a few fish. How's that not contagious?
Yeah, absolutely.